Welcome to this Choiceless Awareness meditation. Choiceless awareness is exactly as it sounds. Choiceless. All you're doing is simply sitting and being with everything and anything that already is, where the future and the past evaporate into right now. And so seeing if you can't assume an upright and dignified position, much like a mountain, unwavering. And dropping in on the sense of the breath in its full duration, including the in-breath and the out-breath, and the moments between the in-breath and the out-breath, so that breathing is known as seamless and continuous, moment by moment by moment, being with the ebb and the flow of the breath. Just this breath. And like the mountain, you've experienced all types of weather in your life. Clear weather, cloudy, stormy weather. But you still sit here, dignified, whole, just as you are. Allowing any and all weather to be just as it is. And without naming the weather or trying to push the weather away, remaining dignified, just like the mountain, just as things are. One helpful way to practice choiceless awareness is to begin with one sensation and expand gradually, sensation by sensation, until you are left with nothing else, because you are in a field of all sensations, experiencing them all at the same time. And one of the best places to start is with the breath. So sitting and breathing. Nothing more and nothing less. Breath by breath. Embracing every moment fresh and new, not anticipating the future breath or the breath of the past, but riding on the ebb and the flow of the breath as it presents itself, moment by moment. might, if you care to, extend your awareness, including the breath, to take in what you hear. Or more apropos, simply hearing, not labeling any noises or sounds that surround you, just getting in touch with them as they are. Still breathing, only extending your awareness to include hearing. If you are taking something in and jump to qualify it as annoying or distressful or even pleasant, just noting these judgments about what you're hearing, and then coming back to the hearing itself, knowing the hearing, being the hearing at its most fundamental level. Still breathing and hearing. Now seeing if you can extend your awareness to include how the body feels as a whole. The unique universe of sensations that run all throughout your body, both in and around your body. From the outermost regions, such as your skin, to the innermost regions, such as your bone and muscle. Your body, as it sits here. The breath, as you are breathing. Sound, as you are hearing. And you might also now include a sense of the well-being in the body, however that appears. Not necessarily trying to be well, but just getting in touch with what that feeling is right now, just as it is. still breathing, still sitting, hearing, feeling, and in touch with your sense of well-being, moment by moment by moment. And it's not uncommon sometimes to get caught up in all of these things, all of these sensations, in getting lost, so to speak. And if you find this happening to yourself, just noting that you're lost. And rather than jumping back into all of the senses, just coming back home to the breath. Just coming back home to the breath. And riding the ebb and flow of the breath. Or you might choose to come back and aim your awareness at hearing. That's fine too. You can practice that alone as long as you like. All of these senses are doorways into the same greater, spacious awareness that this practice is all about. But if you do decide to engage in choiceless awareness, just gradually building upon the breath and what is heard and what is felt and even what is tasted, a sense of well-being, until you're taking in all of your senses. And your sense of the world is not separated into different senses, but is one. One sensing of the world. So that there is nothing to be felt, just feeling, and nothing to be heard, just hearing, breathing, being, knowing. Sitting. Just sitting. allowing any and all sensations to come and go. Being with life as it unfolds, just as it is, just as it changes moment by moment. Allowing all weather to come and go. The mountain still sits, dignified, upright, whole, just as it is.